It has been said that time can never efface the records of every noble deed and fruitful understanding, like the life history of the Liberation Institute. In behalf of this institution and its founders, it is a pleasure to recall its pioneering achievements, its continuous and arduous climb to success, as what has been done in this simultaneously growing and progressing town of Calamba and its people, and elsewhere. Before the outbreak of the Second World War, many parents from Baliangao, Calamba, and Plaridel were very much desirous to having a secondary school of learning in either of these neighboring towns for the convenience of their children. At the time, secondary education could be attained only in Oroqueta City, and going there by bangka or passing through a rugged mountain of Macalibre was very risky and hazardous. Unfortunately, the Second World War broke out and the plan to put up a school was not carried out. In the early part of 1944, and that was almost peacetime, the late Reverend Juan Uriarte was assigned as a minister in the barrios of Zamboanga del Norte. During the worship services, the parents, being members of the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, began to realize their responsibility toward the spiritual growth of their children and their education as well. The message they heard, coupled with encouragement of a certain Mr. Martin Lasha, a Sunday school teacher, fired their enthusiasm, and they felt that an institution where God is at the helm would surely develop their children into a well-balanced personality, so they did not lose time. The worship services were held temporarily at the residence of Mr. and Mrs. Marcelo Testa, so right after the divine service, the UCCP members began making some plans to open a high school. During that time, the Northern Mindanao District Conference was held in a small barrio of La Union, Zamboanga del Norte, and there Reverend Juan Uriarte, together with Reverend Isidro Palubon, Reverend Ambrosio Torres, Victor Manigsaka, and Claro Mirayo expressed their desire of opening a high school, preferably in Calamba. The group prayerfully deliberated on this purpose. Thus, the Liberation Institute was conceived. After the conference, the plan was endorsed to the following resource persons: Mrs. Rosario P. Chiongbian of Plaridel, Mr. Gregorio Ordes of Calaran, where the UCCP Church was located, the Ariolas in Looc, Plaridel, and in Santa Cruz, Plaridel, and the Ivascos. The growth of the fetus of Liberation Institute was developed in the bosom of the civic thinking minds. With the financial and moral support of others who quickly and sincerely subscribed to the noble purpose, conscious that a Christian institution in this place is the best way to save our young people from the deteriorating morality brought about by the ravages of the war and from any further possible influences in their coming days. The fetus in such time had fully grown and ready to be delivered. Thus, the Liberation Institute was born on March 18, 1946. Liberation Institute is established as a primary, secondary, and tertiary Christian institution of learning for the training of the spiritual, intellectual, moral, mental, and manual faculties of the youth of the land, with emphasis on strengthening Christian faith and building up Christian character as the basis for the development of academic excellence as a redemptive community.